Alright, this is Jermaine Hill with Freedom Hill Properties. I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to create lists organically using Richmond County GIS website. So this is a great tool to use to pull lists or create lists to be able to use in your mailing campaign. This is part 2. We did a part 1 about a few months ago in Henrico County that I uploaded on YouTube, and this is a part 2 on Richmond County. We're targeting a new area, so I just wanted to create a video using this. And so we're going to dive right into it. So we're going to go to Google, and we're going to type in Richmond City County GIS Virginia, and it's the first search. We're going to click it, and it's the website here. We're going to scroll down, and Parcel Mapper is what we're going to click on. And as you see here, this is pulled up. So this is Richmond County or Richmond City area. And so we're going to go in and dive right into it and look at properties and then create a list and put it in our Excel spreadsheet. So this is, like I was mentioning before, this is a new targeted area for us. We've been mainly dealing focused mostly on Henrico County. And so what I'm going to show you here is one of the areas that we're going to target for our, and have a virtual assistant create the list. And as you can see, this is one part of town. It's the Maymont area of Richmond City. As you see there, the highlighted red is that's where we're going to start. And it's right around Hampton Street, as you can see to the far left, where it says address or intersection. And so this is really cool also if you have a virtual assistant, to use a virtual assistant to pull this list. And when I did a quick tutorial 3 months ago for Henrico County, I had my virtual assistant pull that list too. So this is gonna use the same approach here to create a list using the Richmond website. And so here we go. So this is Richmond area, and so what we're going to do is it matches what I just showed you in what we had copied and pasted in Paint. And as you can see, it's the same exact area. Have Colorado Avenue at the top, Nevada Avenue at the bottom. And so let's just straighten this out just a little bit. And no, we're going to also put an aerial view. Aerial view gives you a little bit more description of what actually sits on the parcel, whether or not it's just vacant land or if you actually have a house. So let's just straighten this up a little bit here. And we're going to highlight this house to the top left red. And then we are, let's look at it real quick. So as you can see here, this parcel actually is transferred over to an LLC here at Freedom Hill Properties. We really do not focus on parcels which have been transferred over to an LLC, because more than likely this shows that this owner is a little bit more investor savvy. So more than likely they're not going to sell their home at a discount. So we're going to take a look at the parcel that's at the bottom left. And you can see the parcel information. It has the last name, first name, and middle initial. And we are going to click on the parcel info. And here pops up the screen that shows property detail of the parcel. So most importantly, you have the site address, the owner name, and then the mailing address. Mailing address, as you can see, is the same as the site address, but essentially these are the most important categories that you would need for your Excel spreadsheet. You need the site address, you need the owner's name, and you need the mailing address. Another thing we like to put into our Excel spreadsheet, which is important to us, we like to have the tax assessment value. Even though the tax assessment value may or may not actually assess what the true market value of the home is. It's just information that we like to have, especially for our virtual assistants. And for me, when I'm doing the property analysis, to kind of gauge
to see what we're looking at as far as what the market value of the home might be. As you can see, the land value, the improvement value, and then the total value. The total value is the actual tax assessment value. So we're going to go to transfers. Transfer gives us information on when the last transfer date or when was done on the particular property. So as you can see, the last transfer date was 1980. So there's been no transactions, at least that was done recorded with the county, since 1980. This is very important information for us because we like to look at properties that are minimum 20 years old. And as you can see, this property definitely fits our criteria because it was last transfer date of 1980. So this is a property that we will definitely add into our spreadsheet. So we're going to go back and we are going to now start to transfer the information over to our Excel spreadsheet, and I've already put in the headers, and we'll go through the headers as we start to record information. Unfortunately, I don't have two screens, so I'm gonna kind of have to fit all this into one, so bear with me here as I kind of straighten out the screen so we can better do this with just one screen. So most important, we want the name first, and the first name, because this is very important when you're doing when you're mailing out and using a mailing house to mail out your letters. And what I love about Richmond City is that you can just easily copy and paste the information into your Excel spreadsheet. So here we're going to continue to copy 1407 Hampton Street. I'm going to copy that, and we're going to put it there as your site address. The city, we want Richmond. We're going to paste that there. State is VA, Virginia, and the zip code is right there to your right, 23220. So we're going to copy and paste it. And so now we're going to move on to the mailing address. The mailing address is the same in this case as the site address, but we're still going to go ahead and copy and paste the mailing address into our spreadsheet as well. So 1407 Hampton Street, so copy and paste it. The city, still Richmond, so we're going to take it and paste that there. The state, still the same, zip code 23220. And the tax assessment value is the total value listed there, so we're going to copy and then we're going to paste it. And so that completes pretty much our spreadsheet. So we have the owner name, site address, and then the city, state, zip. Then we have the mailing address, city, state, zip. Then we have the tax assessment value of the property. So this information is then recorded, and we just pretty much move down the list and we go to the next property and look up the same information that I just showed you. That is essential for us to be able to analyze the deal and to be able to call back the seller and give them an offer on their home. So this pretty much concludes the quick tutorial on how to create a list using the Richmond City County website GIS. So this is a great tool to use when you're trying to just create lists organically. So this is Jermaine Hill with Freedom Hill Properties, signing off. Thank you. Yada yada.